Manchester United finished 15th place last season. Manchester United also scored a total of 44 goals in 38 games last season. Manchester United also lost 18 games out of their 38 Premier League games and ended up finished 15th place. Manchester United had a chance to rectify this season by playing in the Europa League final against Spurs. A chance to get European football. And do you know what we did? We lost that. We lost to Tottenham Hotspurs, the laughing stock of the league. The banter club of the league. And do you know what that is now? Man United have become the banter club. Let's fast forward to the 1st of July. And do you know what? Man United have only made one signing after being promised a rebuild, after having our worst season ever. There's not a big enough uproar for this. I'm sorry. I'm tired of the excuses. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down why what have Ineos have been doing so far is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Do you get what I'm saying? But before we do all of that, make sure you smash the like button. It's your boy Matchday Shells or Shells either or. Whatever you want to call it. Subscribe if you're new. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I'm here ranting today, but it's needed. Manchester United still employ Jadon Sancho. Manchester United still employ Marcus Rashford. Manchester United still employ Alejandro Garnacho. We still have Onana in the books. I've seen João Cancelo have one of his top seasons in the Prem. One of the top wing-backs in the league, and Pep moved him on. I've seen Onana fail here for 2 seasons. Omar Barada came in and said, if you have 18 months to prove at the top level at United, then you're gone. We have players here over 11 years that are still here. We have Onana still here. We have Rashford still here. Why have we only signed one player? Matheus Cunha's over the line. Everyone got gassed about it. A month later, we're still dealing with Mbeumo. Man United made a bid for Mbeumo a month ago and it's still not over the line. It's still not over the line. We are still negating. What is going on? I've seen Arsenal just complete 3 signings. You might argue they're not the top level, but I don't care. It's new players in. We need a refreshment. We've seen these players fail us time and time again. Players like Maguire getting another season because they scored a couple of goals in a struggling United side. You go look at Maguire's highlights, most of it's him up front. Where's the defending highlights? Because he's not the greatest of defenders, we know that. But yet he's still going to stay here for another year. What is going on at my club? What is going on? I've seen Chelsea complete 3 signings. João Pedro, Gittins, Delap, Arsenal, Norgard, Kepa, Zubamendi. Eze looks like he's on the way. Liverpool, our biggest rivals. Our biggest rivals in Liverpool. Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Kirkes, our noisy neighbours, Turkey, Reinders, 8 Nori. People are going to say, why are you comparing us to them clubs? We're not at that level yet. Do you know what? I'm comparing that to our clubs because that's where our standards have failed. Because that's where our standards have fallen. That's why I'm comparing them to them clubs. If you want us to compare to clubs that are by us, then let's talk about Nottingham Forest. What's their excuse? Last season, they signed 11 players. They got a whole new 11 players in. Don't give me this PSR nonsense. It's now July the 1st, a new financial year. Jim Ratcliffe, if one thing he did do was inject a bit of money, so we avoided the PSR. I'm sick of the excuses. You got to find a way. Everything, any excuse United fans give me, Ineos knew this coming into the club. They knew players were on high wages. They knew there would be difficult to shift certain man. But you're still asking 40 million for Marcus Rashford. We're not getting 40 million. Wake up. Ask for 20 million. No matter what we get, his profit. He's a academy player. Alejandro Garnacho. We've ruined the value of him because Amrin and the board think it's okay to. Every single time there's an issue at United, we air it out. Our dirty laundry's out. Everyone knows what's going on. The whole of the block knows. Do you know what I'm saying? It comes like EastEnders at Man United. It's a joke. Jadon Sancho still here. How we do an obligation with Chelsea and yet we only get 5 billion from it? These men are not even obligated to sign him. I've never seen that in my life. That's just been swept under the rug. We made an obligation and the brother is still here. He's still on the books. He's going to turn up in training gear on July the 7th. You get what I'm saying? After the final, Shaw said we got players that shouldn't even be here. Do you know what I'm saying? We was promised a massive rebuild. We was promised change under this ownership. Where is the change? It's the same thing I've seen time and time again under these Glazers. Time and time again. You know what? We're going to start the season, yeah, with not being ready. And the same thing's going to persist. Poor start to the season and everyone's going to start looking at the manager. No. Players should be coming in. Players should be here by now. We should have at least 3 signings in. Obama should have been done. It's taken us a month and more to keep it going. What's going on there? Where's our midfield links? We ain't had a competing midfield since Michael Carrick and Paul Scholes, bro. Man will talk about Ander Herrera, Paul Pogba, Matic that last 1 year. Then Matic was washed. We haven't got a balance in midfield since Michael Carrick and Paul Scholes, bro. It's a joke. Why have we neglected the most important position in the league? I'm sick of the excuses. We turned down 100 million bid for Bruno. Man are telling me, the board are telling me, oh, we didn't need that money to get us over the line and sign players. Well, it looks like we clearly did. Because we still only signed 1 player and it's July the 1st after coming after our worst Premier League season ever. We have no European football. Where is the uproar, guys? There's no time to relax because we can't relax. We've never been in this position before. What am I relaxing about? I'd relax if we finished 4th or 5th or 6th and Ineos gave me something to look forward to. But you know, since they've been here, Ineos have failed Man United. And let's keep it a buck. They have failed Man United. They have failed Amarin. Let's take it back to when they kept Ten Hag after finishing 8th place. Sacked him mid-season. Brought in Ruben Amarin, who didn't, by the way, want to come mid-season, by the way. Brought him in and we finished 15th. He wanted to come when we had a settled side at the end of the season. They said, no, it's now or never. And we paid the price for that. We finished 15th place. January transfer window comes. Knowing that we were struggling, knowing that the season that we had, you know what they did? They got rid of Marcus Rashford. Whether that was right or wrong, that's Marcus Rashford, who's got 11, who's the 11th top scorer in Man United's history. Didn't replace him. Incredible. Got rid of Anthony. Didn't replace him. Only brought in Patrick Dogu, an unproven left wing back. This is Manchester United, meant to be the biggest club in England. I'm not saying stuff needs to change overnight. I'm asking for Man United, the biggest club, to move with some efficiency, to move with some awareness, considering what they just put us through. Big Manchester United finished 15th place. We don't have no European football next season. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. You tell me where we go from here. I don't even care if we get Mboma over the line this week. I need more. Where's my goalkeeper? Where's my wing back? Where's my midfield link? Where's my striker? We still haven't even got a striker link properly. We don't know whether that's Gokeres. We don't know whether it's Sesko. We don't know whether it's Ekekite. We don't know whether it's Watkins. It's a joke. 1 player after finishing 15th. 1 player so far. And you know what? Hindsight's a beautiful thing. We could end this season with the players that I've been requesting for, but it shouldn't take this long. I want us players to go into pre-season knowing each other. I want the team chemistry up. I want the players to build a relationship. I want to see patterns on the pitch. That doesn't happen if you buy them after the transfer window when the Premier League's that doesn't happen after when the Premier League starts. That should be happening now. This is how a top club operates. And again, you keep arguing whether United are a top club or not. I don't care. We need to get the standards back up there. That's the whole reason why Ineos have come. They've promised us a Premier League trophy in 3 years, 2028. Promised us a new stadium. Do you know what I'm saying? 2030. How about now? How about the present? I don't want promises in the future. I want results now. I want solutions now. Man are telling me about outgoings and all of this. It's difficult to find buyers and stuff. I don't care. You guys knew all of this stuff coming in. Take a hit on one of these, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Buy out a contract if you have to do. I've seen Arsenal do it with Aubameyang. I'm not saying it has to be every single player, but at least one. No outgoings. Only one player in after finishing 15th and getting no European football, losing to Spurs, the joke of the league. How is this possible? How is this acceptable? Ineos, I'm pleading with you. Man United fans, I'm pleading with you. This is not acceptable. This is unacceptable, guys. Just because you're having a little go at the club, it doesn't mean you're not supporting them. We have a right as fans to be concerned with what's going on at our current state because Ineos were meant to fix these solutions. And they're not doing it so far. They are failing Man United. They are failing Ruben Amorim. And this has got to change as soon as possible. Otherwise, we're going to face a poor start to the season and everyone's going to be looking at our new signings in Cunha. He's not been good enough. It's a team sport. Get a team and let's start competing again. Start moving with urgency. Start acting like a top club. Don't give me promises about 2028 and 2030. I've just seen my club finish 15th and man want to talk about 2030. I got Spurs fans laughing at me. Spurs fans. Read the flipping room, Man United. Got their admin tweeting about flipping Yogarte and Mount. Luke Shaw. Sort it out. Sort it out. Anyways, guys. I'm sorry to come on here and rant, but I'm just sick of the excuses I've seen online. Do you get what I'm saying? If you enjoyed this one, make sure you like, subscribe, follow all the social media platforms. Let me know where United go from here. Are you confident in Ineos? Are you confident in Ineos to get us over the line and become that top club again? Because right now the standards have slipped and we are a joke. This has got to change. Listen, guys, it's your boy Matchday Shows or Shows, either or. Make sure you sub, make sure you smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one, innit? Peace.